did all of my liquids and my creams already. So I put my foundation on. I definitely powdered underneath my eyes and set my concealer and did my contour. But everything else I will do on camera for you guys. I just feel like I do my foundation pretty much every single video that I do makeup wise, and you guys are probably sick and tired of watching that. So I thought I would give you guys a break today and just not show that part. But today's look is all about what is me. So my signature look, what I would go for, what looks best on me, most importantly. That's basically what my signature look is just what looks best on me personally. And I love brown tone shades, gold, shimmer. That's kind of like what I go for. If I don't really know what kind of eye look to do, that's definitely kind of like my go-to eye look, is something with brown or gold glitter. So the perfect palette came out, and this palette is the Morphe 35G Bronzed Goals palette. Now, if I had to pick a palette to say it represents me to the fullest, it would definitely be this one right here, just from the look of it. Now, I'm not sure how the shades work or anything like that, so we will see all of that today, but just look at that palette. It is just so beautiful. It does come with a sheet with the names on it. Not really crazy about that. I mean, I don't know, having the sheet or having it in the back, I don't really know. I think I just prefer the shade name to be kind of like underneath it. It's probably the best way to go. But I will let you guys know what shades I'm using, where I'm putting them, and things like that. I will also try to let you guys know of the brushes I'm using as well. So we're just going to create something with this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna try and test out a few different shades and tones in the palette. So the first two shades I'm gonna start with is Sandy and Deserted. I feel like these two shades will look best in my crease and create the perfect transition shade for me. So I'm just gonna start off with those. These eyeshadows are definitely pigmented and they're blending effortlessly, and I love that. Morphe shadows are really good shadows. I mean, I feel like some people really do sleep on these eyeshadow palettes, but I think they're really great quality palettes. So I'm just trying to blend as much as I can and also get it pretty pigmented, because I really do like this transition shade and it looks really nice on my skin tone. So next I'm going to take Naked, and it's more of like a chocolatey brown, but not like really deep. It's more like a, I don't know, like that milk chocolate brown. And I'm also going to place this in my crease area. I do want to put a little bit of this shade like on my outer lid area and just tap it there and then blend it into the crease, just to start defining that wing area, because I do want to extend my eyeshadow out just a little bit so that way it's kind of like symmetrical with my eyebrow. So I was using the same brush for all the shadows that we applied so far. Now I'm just gonna take the JH35 and I'm gonna take Equator, which is a deeper brown in this palette, and I wanna focus this on my outer lid, my inner lid, and kind of in the center, but not the center of my lid, the center of my crease. So it's kind of like a halo eye almost. So I'm just gonna pat it on first in the areas that I want it. And then I'll blend it out. I'm gonna do the same thing to the opposite side. Tapping it on my outer corner. Then then again in my inner corner. Going back in for a little bit more product, tapping my brush off. Okay, so I'm gonna continue working on blending it all out. That way it doesn't look too just like thrown on there. So I'm gonna blend it out just a little bit more, and then we can work on our bottom lash line. Now for our bottom lash line, we're gonna go back into those two transition shades that we used in the beginning. And I'm just gonna take this little brush that I got out of a BoxyCharm box. And it's just like a little, it looks like a mini, like a real teensy mini dual fiber brush, but we're gonna use this to just dust those two colors that we used in the beginning, Sandy and Deserted, on our bottom lash line. Now we're gonna use this JH43 to take Naked, or Naked, and we're gonna just smudge that closest to our bottom lash line. And just to make it a little bit darker down there, we're gonna also take Equator, which is like that dark deep brown that we used, and put that right on top of that other one. And then we'll take that same JH40 that we used at the top to just like really blend everything out and just smudge everything. I do want to take Record Temps, so like this reddish brown, and I do want to put that at the bottom lash line. Even though we don't have it at the top, I do want to put it on the bottom. And with this shade, I'm connecting my bottom lash line to my outer corner. Okay, and now to finish up the top, I'm gonna add a glitter shade. I wanna add, let's see. Let's do Raisin Soul, because they're both kind of like yellowy, and I normally go for like the orangey gold, but I really am tempted to try these because I don't have any shimmer shades like this, and I definitely love my bright yellow colors for like spring, summertime. So let's do that. I am gonna wet my brush, and I'm gonna use this JH41 and the M421, or I might just use one or the other, but one of these brushes I will use to apply it, and I'll probably end up using my finger a little bit too. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm gonna go on with the Jaclyn Hill brush first. As always, I like to use my MAC Fix Plus spray and just spray that on there. And I'm gonna go into the darker shimmery shade first, which is Raise. And I'm gonna pop that in the center of my lid. I don't really like using concealer, like cutting the crease. To me, I just feel like I can't, I don't know, it just doesn't blend right for me. But if you wanted to, you could definitely cut your crease with concealer first. I would like to say, first of all, that shade by itself is just a very stunning, and I feel like I got some plans for that shimmer shadow this summer. So now I'm gonna go directly on top of that with Soul, and let's try our finger first. Just lightening it up just a little bit. It's definitely more of a high yellow. Like, you would think that Raise would be more yellow, but that's more of like a mustard shimmer shade, and then Soul is more like that extreme yellow pigment. I am gonna use the Jaclyn Hill brush to use Soul because I want it to be just a little bit more pigmented. Now to blend everything out and just mix in the darker shadow again, because I feel like it kind of got lost with the shimmer, I'm gonna take Naked and I'm gonna blend that out here. So for my inner corner, I'm gonna take Glare and I'm gonna pop that in my inner corner, and I'm also going to highlight my brow bone with this shade. So that's like with no MAC Fix Plus spray. Since it is a shimmer shade, I do want to spray some of that on there and see if it can get it a little bit more like popping, because that ain't it. Okay, so definitely more popping with the MAC Fix Plus spray. It's really not a surprise to me. And then I'm gonna just take my sponge and just sponge over my brow, because I mean, I like it to be highlighted, but I don't like it to be like too like wow. That's really it for the eyes. I must say I really love this eyeshadow palette, and yeah, I can't wait to come up with all different kind of looks with it, because this, honey, I feel like I'm gonna hit pan on a few shades. So I do want to finish off the rest of my face with you guys. I'm going to bronze my skin, and I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer for like my face. And then for my nose, I'm going to of course use the Hoola Benefit, because that's just my go-to bronzer for my nose, and I just really love it. I remember the days where I was just like so obsessed with that Makeup Revolution bronzer, and I swore I wasn't gonna use no other bronzer. But honestly, I have been just diving into different types of bronzers and stuff, and just really expanding myself. And I'm very proud of myself for that. So I'm just gonna take this on my nose. I already done told y'all I'm not no professional when it comes to contouring the nose, but this is just the way I like to do it, and I feel like it gives me a difference. And then for blush, I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna go in with this orange. Wow, these things literally came out the thing. I kind of like need to super glue them or something. So let me just hold it like this. This is the shade that I'm gonna use. And this one is called Miami, and it looks very orange, but I like the way that it looks on my skin. So if I can find my blush brush, just use this one, dab it on. It's just like really pretty. Don't want to go overboard with the blush, so then I'll just use this clean fluffy brush just to kind of blend everything together. And then finally highlight, but before I highlight, I'm gonna spray my face. I don't know what my hand was doing just now, but okay. So if you guys have not seen my video where I just do a full face of nothing new, definitely go watch that. But ever since that video, I've definitely been using these highlights, so that's what we're going in with again today. And just like the last time, actually I think I'm gonna take all three of these more golden tone highlights and use that. But oh my gosh, just been so obsessed with using this again. And I'm just really happy I did that video. Because if I didn't, this would still be sitting in the bottom of my drawer. Okay guys, and now just for the lip. So I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do a brown lip? Do I want to do a nude lip? Well, since it's my signature look, I think I'm just going to go and do my traditional nude lip that I always do. So I couldn't find the lip liner that I typically always use, so I'm just going to go in with this Ulta lip liner in Flesh and just line my lips. And then, of course, apply the Maybelline lipstick. Because we want a little bit of gloss going on, I am going to use L'Oreal 60. You know what's so funny? This is 650 Maybelline Nude Embrace, and this is 601 L'Oreal Nude Palette. I almost thought they were the same, but this is also a really nice nude like gloss. Okay guys, so this is it. If I had to say that I had a signature look, this definitely would be it. Nude lip, some kind of brown and shimmer shade going on the lid, nice beautiful lashes, which if you're curious as to the lashes I'm using, definitely stay tuned for my how to apply lashes for beginners. I will be going over a couple of lashes that I do have, sharing them with you guys, and these definitely will be featured in the video. But yeah, love the lashes with this look. So beautiful lashes, brown or glitter shade on the lid, a nude lip, of course, definitely overload of highlight, and straight hair, because I love my hair straight versus when it's curly. I probably could have like curled my ends or something. I mean, I would do that too, but this is pretty much what you get when you say, give you a look that represents me. This would be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, bell notification on. Do not forget the bell so you can be notified every time I upload. And I think I went over everything. Let's see, subscribe, bell notification on, thumbs up the video, and tell a friend to join the family. So don't forget, I also want to have like a little name for you guys, so definitely leave your suggestions down below. Make sure you check out my recent videos, and I will see you guys in the next upload. So the next video or vlog, whichever one comes first. Bye guys.